Bonjour mes amis! Hi guys, now we have a great treat courtesy of our friend Simon right here in the purple shirt hiding himself. One of the stealth release from Omega, I think we could say that little by little everybody is getting hip to, and connoisseurs are gonna want to purchase. And if I'm not mistaken, Simon, this might be the second one sold in Hong Kong and maybe the first one out in the wild, so it's a real treat. Gorgeous watch. So Simon, what is this?
Oh my god, hi guys, bonjour mes amis. I'm so pleased to finally get my hands on this watch. As Optic was saying, this is a very stealth release. As a matter of fact, I still remember on the 26th of March at 6 a.m. for some reason, both of us, we were awake and we read the news at our respective place, and we were like texting each other like, what is that? Very much under the radar. Nobody mentioned about it. That was almost like a week after all the other release from Omega. And well, that very same day, I managed to text my sales rep at Omega. So Amanda, if you're watching this, thank you so much.
We love Amanda.
Know you and Amanda were acquainted?
Oh yeah, we're old friends.
She managed to find me one actually, and I think that was a few days ago. She called me, she said, we have one in store. This one might not be for you yet, but please come and try it. So I put it on my wrist. Look at the dial, look at this dial, this is amazing. Sector dial in silver, 925, very art deco as we say. Blued hands, small second. I mean, the more you look at this watch, the more you find all those little details. And long story short, this is also numbered edition. It's not a limited edition, but every single watch is numbered. And apparently, I received the confirmation today, I might be the second person in Hong Kong to get my hand on this watch. And maybe I'm the first to wear it in the wild. So I'm feeling so honored. So obviously this watch, the CK859, it's based on a model from 1939, if I remember correctly. And God, man, look at this watch. Something I was showing to Optic like a few seconds ago. I think you need to look at the dome, sapphire.
Oh yeah, that is one of the sickest domes I've ever seen. I think the sickest dome I've ever seen. There's nothing to compare to this one. The font. I mean, the first things you notice is that the Omega font, the beautiful hands, heat blue. I really like the second hand. It is and the 9, as you were saying, open. What would you call that font?
Not too sure, but I think the style is very art deco. But the name of the font, like the 9 is open, is so
I really like that 9. It's quite unique there.
And look at the buckle actually, with the very
gorgeous
vintage Omega logo.
Is it comfortable to wear?
Yeah, because if you pay attention,
It's a rubber lining.
Rubber lining.
So you can wear it in the summer in Hong Kong. And look at this beautiful movement. So what's caliber 8926 manual
8926 manual wine.
2 barrels, classic.
2 barrels, 70 hours, power reserve. Look at this arabesque, Côte de Genève, arabesque.
And for Omega, it's very slim.
Yeah, it is. And this case, I mean, this case is like...
Yeah, you were saying very Calatrava.
Yeah, Calatrava-ish, very Calatrava.
I guess back then they all had that kind of style. And
I mean, the more you look at this watch, the more it gives to you.
Righteous watch. I mean, the feel in person is... on picture was nice, but in person is super nice. And what about the crown there? Look at that, with a vintage logo.
Actually, this reminds me, I've never even used the crown.
You haven't wound it yet?
No.
What's the feel?
Oh man, it's so smooth, like butter smooth. I mean, obviously you cannot hear the sound.
The click. I like when you feel the click of
Oh man.
Man, that is
quite a
one
watch.
of the top releases of the year. And to their credit, immediately available. You know, sometimes Omega has done vintagey kind of things, but didn't really strike the right chord, and I think this is the one. I'm not saying that because you just bought it, but I'm really saying that because it works in person. It's just the best of the modern and the vintage.
And if you pull out some picture from the original model in 1939, you will see like the dial is extremely similar. Actually, it's so nice to see. But you get the
But
modern.
the original wouldn't have had the silver dial. So
No, I
silver
don't think it was silver.
925,
Yeah.
like a longer. So it will have a special shine. I think you will only notice it here. We're outside in the shade. I think when you're in an elevator, it will shine differently. When you're at the office, it will shine differently. It's a different kind of pleasure that I found when I had my longer.
When you read online, most people they will say, like, "Oh, I cannot wait for this watch to tarnish because it's made of a silver 925." But at the same time,
I don't think it's gonna be like that.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna be tarnishing so
Modern
soon.
Omega, they know what they're doing.
Let me put it on my wrist. Actually, the strap is a little bit stiff, but not too much.
Meanwhile, we have Negroni and Belgium's finest. Not this. Don't drink that. Drink this. Quite a big box. Oh my god. Are you gonna throw it away? Throw it away?
No.
The wrist and from the top. It's what, 39? 38? 39.
39.
39 is
39.
the best size, you know, I should know. 29 is the size. So all in all, I can feel you're really, really happy.
Oh man, when I bought the watch this morning, I mean, during the lunchtime, I was so freaking happy. It's incredible. I went with
It's always great when you can also have it so quickly after the release, and it's a special enjoyment, you know, if you don't have to wait 2 years to get it.
yeah, that's the thing about Omega. I mean, on top of quality product, I think the fact that you can get your hands on them like quite smoothly, I would say, it's such a reward, you know.
You could wear that all the time.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
I mean, with the modern movement, I mean, this just for the sapphire alone, this is sick. And it has AR coating, you were saying.
Double AR coating on both sides. And the good thing about it is, like, if you take a look at the strap, it's quite. I mean, it's a dress watch for sure, but the strap is make it a little bit more casual.
Yeah.
So.
I know you're gonna go and get more straps.
Oh yes.
What do you think is gonna work with it? Which color, which texture?
Oh man, you know, I was thinking about, you know, these days because of all the restriction here in Hong Kong, it's difficult to have this kind of function. But next time I wear a tuxedo, I will love to have this watch maybe on the black strap.
Oh, you know, dark blue that looks
Yeah.
black.
Yeah.
But have it with a little blue, like the longer makes.
Yeah, dark blue that looks almost black, maybe with a tiny bit of shine, but not too much. And you know, lately I was looking at my collection, and I'm quite the analytical type. You know, I have this Excel spreadsheet, and I was looking at all the style that I have and what is really missing in my collection. Of course, there's always many pieces that we think are missing, but if we get down to it, I was not owning yet a small second, and that's a checkbox I'm kind of checking out.
And this is sort of like the Calatrava you can wear every day, and it's almost sporty like this, as you were saying. You probably have 100 meters of water resistance, right?
Is it? I'm not too sure. I think it's 3 bar, if I remember.
30?
Yeah.
Still enough for the...
Yeah, I mean,
unless you go to the beach. Maybe not for the beach.
nah, I'm not planning to wear this one on the beach.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it? We have the same wrist size.
Well, I liked it on Simon's wrist, but I like even more on my wrist. The size is just wonderful. Do you take MasterCard?
I take Bitcoin and Ethereum.
For the killer detail, look at the seconds dial. There are actually 3 steps into the seconds, the small seconds dial. That is a killer detail. See a bit the texture there of all the printing, gleaming. The font of the 60 is nice as well. All right, so conclusion, Simon. Happy?
More than happy, actually. I cannot foresee like leaving this watch out of my wrist. I think I'm gonna wear it for the weekend, for Easter weekend.
Well, Simon, congratulations.
Merci, mon ami.
Love it, love it, love it, and thank you for sharing it with us. Guys, give Simon and his beautiful new Omega a like. And on Instagram, Simon says wristwatch if you want to see more pictures. Surely coming soon. Bye bye, guys. Au revoir.